Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Titanfall video for Xbox One. So, continuing the beta breakdown, I'm going to take a look at another one of the weapons. I've already done a look at the sniper rifle, so if you haven't seen that, then go and check it out. And there's also obviously breakdowns for all the other weapons on the channel as well, so make sure you head over and check those ones out if there's something you want to see. But this time we're going to take a look at the Smart Pistol MK5. Now, this is a really cool pistol. It's like no pistol I've ever seen before in any kind of FPS, and it's a bit crazy in the way that it works, but it is quite well balanced. So, effectively, the Smart Pistol has an auto lock-on. Now, you might think initially, wait a minute, that's a bit crazy, that's a bit cheap, and especially if you go online, surely isn't that going to be unbalanced? The short answer is no, it's not, because, so effectively in Titanfall there are two different enemy types, or three if you count Sentinels. There are basically AI control players, so the Grunts or the Sentinels, and there are obviously human players who you're up against. Now, if you go up against an AI control player, so again, a Grunt or a Sentinel, then you hover your pistol over, you keep the reticle roughly around their vicinity, body, head, legs, whatever it is, and you get this auto lock-on. You'll get this kind of line that goes from your gun to them with a little hexagon around their head or their chest, and then basically as soon as that is red, you can spam the trigger and the bullets will curve around and shoot them. Doesn't matter whether they're slightly around a corner, whether they're sort of, they're in front of you and you're facing that way. The point is, as long as you've got that lock-on, the bullets will hit. However, if you do this on a human player, then you need to maintain 3 locks. Effectively what happens is when you hover over them, you'll see instead of one red line with one hexagon, you'll see 3, and initially it will start yellow. You have to maintain this kind of lock on them, or this kind of keep your reticle on them or in their general vicinity until it goes red. If it's not red, then it's just like a normal pistol, it fires directly in front of you, so obviously you can still kill people with this gun. As if it were a normal pistol, you could just face at them without a lock and just fire it, and then it'll still kill. But obviously it is, versus all the other guns there, it is still a pistol, so you're not going to win in a straight gun battle versus an assault rifle if you're just not locked on and you're just shooting straight. Similarly, you would against shotguns, SMGs, all that kind of stuff, because it is, on its own, it's not the strongest weapon in the world. Its damage is quite low, its accuracy is quite low, and its range is also quite low, but it does have a really good fire rate. But obviously the way this weapon comes into its own is the lock-on. Now, if you can hover this gun over your human opponent, and then you can get those 3 lock-ons, then obviously it's the same way as if you're fighting a Grunt or another AI player. You just spam the trigger no matter which way you're facing, and then it will shoot them and it'll kill them. As I said, the damage isn't that high, so you do need to spam the trigger quite a bit, but obviously if you've got that lock, then it's great. I mean, the way you want to use this weapon is, if you're going to be a really fast-paced player, you're gonna make use of that parkour kit. You're gonna sprint around, run on the roofs. You're gonna run on the walls. You're gonna jump around, basically non-stop. And you want to be one of those really kind of like jumping fast-paced players. This will be really good because obviously you can run around, you can see an enemy, you can look at them, and as soon as you're looking at them, the second you've got that lock, you can just spam your trigger and continue running. Whereas obviously if you're using an assault rifle, SMG, sniper rifle, you need to try and sort of slow it down a bit, make sure you've got your aim, all that kind of stuff. So it's it's a really sort of clever weapon, and it really does suit Titanfall as a game. It suits the whole kind of free running parkour mechanic, the whole movement thing. So it's it's really good. But the fact that I think the way that they've done it, that they've kind of toned down the damage a bit, and then obviously made it so that you have to kind of hold it carefully to maintain the lock. And obviously the lock can be broken by line of sight. So if you've got a line on your enemy and they kind of duck into a door or go behind a crate or go behind something that basically breaks your line of sight and you can't actually lock on them, then obviously you've lost the lock. So it's not but in that respect you can't just suddenly lock onto them and then they walk around a building and it just chases them. It's not a homing bullet, it's just a lock on. And then that's pretty much it. Obviously the more you use a weapon, there's other things to unlock for it, extended mag, all that kind of stuff, but I didn't really spend that much time with this weapon, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully you found this helpful. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the like button and show your support. It does really help me out, so don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and stay tuned to Alex Gaming Facebook and Twitter pages for all your updates throughout the week, and so you know when all these videos drop. Be sure to head over to the channels, check out all the other Titanfall footage, because we've got a ton of coverage for absolutely everything in the beta, and if there's something else that we haven't covered and you want to see, then drop a comment down below and I will do my best to cover it. Finally, don't forget to add me on Xbox One. My gamer tag is Alex, and I'm playing Titanfall all week, so you know where to find me. But otherwise, thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.